This week, something happened on the US State Department's website. Now, for those of you who don't know, the US Department of State is pretty much the United States' foreign ministry. It handles the United States' relationship with other countries. Now, the United States' relationship with Taiwan is often described using words like ambiguous, unofficial, and unclear. If you had to get an official stance, well, the United States broke diplomatic ties with the Taiwanese government in favor of the Chinese Communists back in 1979. Back then, both Taiwan and China claimed, hey man, we both represent China, and the United States ended up going with what we know as the Chinese government today. It's a long and elaborate history lesson, one that we've talked about in #Taiwan before. If you need a refresher, I'll leave a link to the relevant episode in the video description below. But now, back to the State Department. On its website, it claimed two things. One, the United States recognized the government of the People's Republic of China as the sole legal government of China, acknowledging the Chinese position that there is but one China and Taiwan is part of China. And two, the United States does not support Taiwan independence. Now, notice that I use the word said as in past tense. And I said that because on May 5th, the US State Department updated its fact sheet about Taiwan. There's no more elaborate speak of legal governments, Chinese positions, and acknowledgements. That section has been summed up into: the United States has a long-standing One China policy, which is guided by the Taiwan Relations Act, the 3 US-China joint communiques, and the 6 assurances. That made something vague even vaguer. But do you know what's not as vague? The US State Department removed the sentence about not supporting Taiwanese independence. And as you might think, the Chinese government, which claims Taiwan as part of its territory, wasn't too happy about that business. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Zhao Lijian described the move using words like petty. Now, in Taiwan, we're used to the United States' brand of strategic ambiguity. But as the ambiguity shifts in a way that makes things more unclear for the Chinese government, well, I think they could use the opportunity to understand how we in Taiwan have been feeling over the past 3-4 decades.